Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we have a late night Wednesday episode. I want to give this a try, see if this is a little bit better. Close off your day listening to some tea, the end of your work day, as opposed to in the morning. I'm assuming you're rushing off to work and you don't really have time to sit down and sip some hot piping tea. Now, with that being said, some of the feedback that I've gotten is that the Emma the Asshole episodes have not been spicy enough. And as somebody who has a really high spice tolerance, I feel your pain. I hate going to a restaurant, seeing five chilies next to something on the menu, the waitress even double checking and asking, "Oh my gosh, are you sure you want to eat that? Like, it is so hot. Are you sure you're going to handle that?" Then I get the item. Bitches have hyped this thing up, and I'm excited. I'm ready to sweat. I'm ready to, exercise some demons. I'm ready to be chanting incantations and raising the dead, only to find that this item tastes like tomato sauce. That it barely registers as spicy, yet alone hot. So, I've taken your feedback to heart, lovers and friends, and I decided to switch things up. We're going to try not a website, an Instagram page called Six Brown Chicks. Now, unfortunately, the way that I'm recording right now, I can only do one long stream of recording, so there won't be any transitional music between any of the stories. Maybe they will be. Let me not lie. They might be. Okay? We're giving this a try. This podcasting app is also changing soon. So, bear with me, bear with me. But for today, I'm just going to read through all these stories in one fell swoop. And then in future, I will continue to post in the evening for a while until I get more feedback. And you'll tell me that you prefer the mornings. Let's go on this journey together. Talk to me. My emails are so dry right now. Nobody is sliding into my DMs. That time it's Valentine's Day, guys. It's Valentine's Day and nobody is saying a damn thing. But anyway, for those of us who don't have Valentine's Day or Valentine's, who aren't busy getting their backs blown out, let us, sip some tea and be comforted by other people's poor decisions and misfortunes. All right, let's get into it. It's Six Brown Chicks on Instagram, and they post the messiest stories. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got story number one. I lost my job and I'm staying at a friend's house while I find another place to stay. I've been dealing with my friend's husband for a few months and he made promises to leave her, Aobana. But now that I'm in their house, he's acting funny. Case in point, I was washing my panties in the kitchen sink. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Okay. Let me keep going. He hit the roof. Him, colon. Bitch, why are you washing your nasty drawers over my coffee cup? Me. You've had my face all up. You've had your face all up in my puss. Why are you acting brand new? He told me if I ever mention that again while his wife was there, he'd kick me out. But I was speaking my truth. Here I am in his house, and he's still trying to make me feel like I'm number two. When she's at work, he tells me I'm number one, and I believe him. I'm tired of hiding our love. What to do? Oh, Nkosiyam. Almost every sentence was just another line of nonsense. First of all, you're saying that he treats you like number two, but he says you're number one, and you're choosing to believe what he's saying instead of what he's doing. And also, how dare you wash your panties in the basin? Sis, Ra ja, ho hlatswa dintho tse re di jang ka moo. Dikotlolo. Batho ba bang ba hlatswa di-veg ka moo. And ho nkga catanizer ya hao. What the hell? What the hell? I'm sorry for those of us that don't speak Sotho. I don't even know where to begin translating what I just said. The point is, ew. The point is, ew. Ugh, okay, I don't even know what to say. Long story short, what to do? Leave, bitch, leave. Get a job, find your own place to stay, find somebody who actually loves you, and maybe just love yourself. Aqale. Love yourself. Because why are you allowing this? And clearly, you were sleeping with your man's friend before you lost your job and before you moved in. And it's almost as if you sabotaged your own life so that you could put yourself in this position in the hopes that something would happen, that he'd leave. But don't we all know that they never leave their wives? Once you apply for side piece position, you can always pray for promotion, right? You can always hope for promotion. You can even apply to be promoted. But this is what they recruited you for. They recruited you to be a side piece. And until they no longer need a side piece, there's no need to move you into any other category. So you and your ambition has nothing to do with everybody else. They don't owe you that promotion. They don't owe you anything. Anyway, there's so many more stories. Let's keep going. Story number 2. In April 2022, 4 weeks before my wedding day, my future mother-in-law sent a text. Quote, Farah, Malcolm moved away. I respect how much you love my son, but please forgive him and give him space. End quote. My family counseled me that I must respect his choice to leave. I was not okay. I lost so much money on the cancelled wedding. I struggled to survive our breakup, but Malcolm walked away so easily. He was dating again and living his best life on social media. In 2023, he got engaged. I was furious and devastated. Last month, his ex-fiancée, Roshena, reached out to me on Facebook. Malcolm dumped her too. I was in shock. Apparently, this is his game. This is the game that Malcolm and his mother play. They love bomb a woman, propose, then leave her weeks before the wedding. Is there anything we can do to stop them? We're suffering major emotional damage and lost about $14 million. 40, oh, not 14 million, $14,000 in cancelled wedding expenses. Oh, shame. Oh, shame. Create a Facebook group. Create a Facebook group to warn other women about him. And you can try and reach out to the police, because it does kind of sound like a romance scam or fraud. But if they're not making any money off of it, then I don't know what the scam is really. Maybe they just, get off on, emotionally manipulating people. I don't know. I would definitely look into your finances to see if maybe he's been stealing money on the side or whatever. But it is pathological, but weird. Okay. Number 3. Ooh. Husband said I was boring in bed. That's why he spent money in the strip club. He met me in the strip club. I brought a dancer home and put my mouth on her in front of him just to add some spice to our marriage. He couldn't perform with the two of us in bed. He just wanted her. A few days later, I broke out with fever blisters on my face and pink eye. Husband pulled away from me and said I was punished for disrespecting our marital bed with the stripper, and now he's back in the strip club. I don't want to lose my husband to another woman. I stole him away from his first wife. I earned his love, and my wife's status. But I feel like he's slipping away. What to do, girl? How you get them is how you lose them. Please, it's just your turn is over. He's not the one. It was just your turn with him because clearly it's a revolving door, baby girl. It's a revolving door. So tloetseleng hore bana ba bang le bona ba kgone ho feta because nako ya hao e chaile, girl. And pink eye. A rash and pink eye. I want to know whether your husband also has the rash and pink eye. Because where were you kissing? Where you're the only one with the pink eye. Because the way I see it, in my mind's eye, I know exactly why you got that pink eye. Okay, anyway, I have no advice here. Just let go. Basically, for everybody, it's just let go. Let go. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. All right, next one. Number 4. My roommate, April, has one clean corner of the apartment and it's spotless. Drapes are steamed, carpet is clean, books that she never read are stacked neatly next to sex toys. It's all for her OnlyFans. Just off camera, a rat. Apologies. Just off camera, a rat traps and he used heroin needles. I clean when I can, but she invites tricks home. In brackets, I film their sex scenes for her OnlyFans. You're part of the problem, fam. Oh my gosh. And they mess up the apartment again. The health department has sent several notices to our home that April refuses to open. I've slept with her a few times out of curiosity, but now I'm scared I might have caught something and passed it on to my girlfriend. April looks pregnant, and there's a chance that it's mine because I'm the only one she let hit raw. April thinks I love her. I said this to get some, and she wants to start a family, so abortion is not an option. I don't know what to do at this point. Advice. You. People are living rough lives out here. Rough life. You thought you had a bad day? Hmm? You think you're having a bad day. There's someone who's tripping over heroin needles to film OnlyFans content and is worried that they might have caught something and there's an unwanted baby on the way. What a wow. What an entire wow. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, hey, get a DNA test. Just test, get tested, test everything. And yeah, stop what you're doing also. Stop what you're doing. You're you can see April's situation. You still choose to have unprotected sex with April. And then just to show that you don't give a damn about your girlfriend, you then sleep with your girlfriend as well. Have unprotected sex with her too. And it seems like you're just worried about yourself in this whole scenario. Again, April is living in shambles. Instead of trying to make money off of her, help her. Ugh. Okay, next one. Number 5. Okay. I caught her with her ex Cedric's dick in her mouth. Cedric ran so fast that he left his phone behind. I lost control and smacked the soul out of her. She leaned her head back and smiled. That's when I knew she was a full on demon. Her. You don't own me. I don't belong to you, I'm not yours, and this ain't your pussy. I can have him in my mouth whenever I want. I asked her if she was trying to get me to unalive her. Her, you're not man enough to end me. Please try. I beg you. I'd sacrifice myself just to know that you'll spend your life in jail. She broke my heart. I know there's a restraining order against me, but I drove past her house and saw Cedric's car, and I had to kick in her front door. I walked away from her, and she jabbed several times at my back with a pen. I thought she was pinching me. I got medical treatment and forgave her, but our relationship is draining me. And she tried to press charges about the front door. She knew Cedric or any man ain't supposed to be there. How to fix us? Advice. Abuti, o batla ya tronkong kapo o batlang? Because if you want to go to jail, go back there. Go back there. Mara, if you want to live out here with fresh air, hmm, leave Cedric's girl alone. Because clearly it's not your girl. It's not your girl, home slice. Also, shout out to homegirl for standing on business, hey? Because I've definitely been mad enough to be like, we can both die today. I'm ready to go. You know? Like when you're standing on business, you're standing on business. How na go for the Popeye? Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Are you bad about it or not? Hmm? Are you a man or not? And if you say you're a man, then sure, prove it. Prove it. Because your lips are moving, but I'm seeing no action. Anyway, Olo Chomi, Olo, there's nothing you can do. Free yourself. Leave the city. Move to a new place. Change your name. Assume a new identity. Because really, there's nothing you can do here. You can't save this. Alrighty. And I think we have one more, and then it's the last one. Let me check. Yep. That's the last one. All right. So, story number 6. I thought that my boyfriend and I had reached that coveted spot in our relationship where I could drop by after work and spend the night without calling first. Last month, I dropped by, we made love, and I went to sleep. I couldn't sleep, so I rolled over to get my phone off the nightstand. My phone fell on the floor and slid under the bed. I felt around for it until a bloated hand reached up from under the bed and gave it to me. It was my boyfriend's alcoholic ex hiding under the bed. Insults flew. My boyfriend pretended to be asleep until I mentioned yanking his dick off to wake him up. He admitted that he banged his ex the night before I arrived and she was trying to sneak out. But I was in the wrong because it's his house and I should have phoned first. His ex added that she still had a key. I've invested 2.5 years in this relationship and I feel that I'm close to marriage. Yeah? How are you close to marriage? when, when there are people handing you your shit from under the bed. Johnny? They say walk away or hang on. Advice. Oh, Bana. How was that even a question? All of these things, actually, I feel like the answers are pretty obvious. How? Yo. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I do not even know. Vele, vele, after 2.5 years, I would also expect to be able to just pull through whenever, especially if my person lives alone. And understand if they like live with family or have roommates. Also, after 2.5 years, why haven't you moved in together? You know? Maybe it's because obviously he still wants to entertain his ex. But what a wow. What an entire wow. Just let go, baby girl. Let go. That's all I'm gonna say. Let go. It's not for you, this one. Oh, anyway, that is the end. That is the end. So I'll be doing these solo for some time, but let me know if you'd be interested in having my brother and I react to some of these. Um, it seems like everybody is enjoying our interactions, which I love because my brother is so amazing and I love talking to him, and we're always laughing together. And one of our favorite things to do is like to sit and watch trash TV and just like judge it from beginning to end and cackle our way through the episodes. So it was nice and it has been fun taking you on that journey with us. Unfortunately, we don't live in the same city. So, if it is something that you guys are interested in, it will be something that happens when we are back in the same city, which will be pretty soon, actually. So, comment, share, like. Also, guys, I have a goal, okay, of having 10 followers. Just 10. 10 regular listeners. I can see my podcast stats say that I have 5 regulars. I would like to at least get to 10, guys. Please hook a girl up. I don't know. I don't know if I need to show a little side boob, do a little side. I'm not gonna pull an April and start an OnlyFans, but let me know what you need me to do. Is it? It's probably the quality. Yeah, the quality definitely needs to improve, and I'm working on that. And as I work on improving the quality of the episodes, you bitches better be working on sharing with your friends and forcing those hoes to like, follow, subscribe, listen to every episode, so that my stats can change and my stats can say that I have 10 regular listeners. This is starting to get really aggressive towards the end, and I apologize because I don't mean to make it sound aggressive, but I'm getting all passionate and I'm getting all riled up after all this tomfoolery that I've just read through. But yes, if you can, if you know anyone who you think would enjoy this type of content, this mixture of things that interest me, that they too might be interested in the same things, please share with your friends. And send voice note replies. I love the voice note replies. And as soon as you send one, it will feature in the next episode. So if you want to be on the pod with me, that is the best way to do so. I will see you next week, Wednesday. Oh, I can't wait for the mess. Hopefully, this was the spice that you guys were looking for, because yeah, this is definitely better than any Am I the Asshole story that I've read, and I'm looking forward to the next 6 brown chicks episode. Anyway, goodbye.